John Rule, it's the 11th of May,
Wow, hard to believe.
2015, and we're going to look at some pictures from Fayetteville, Arkansas, and down around your place too. This is Lonoceros sempervirens, the native milkweed, and
Right.
you see down below it, and you'll see in some of these other pictures, these are World Peace Wetland Prairie, but what I was trying to show in some of these is that the non-native Japanese honeysuckle will overgrow this. See it left
Overgrow the
there?
red, yes,
The little
right.
things that aren't
And so
bright
invasive.
colored yet?
Yeah.
That's the Japanese, and it'll have
Right.
this covered up in another week or two.
It sure will. I
And
have had to
it's-
fight it.
It's hard to fight it, but this is a pretty good shot of Lonoceros sempervirens, and
Beautiful.
a close-up. I actually picked one up that fell off after the rain, and got that close-up of trying to, or two or three close-ups trying to show just how beautiful these are. And they look a lot like a bunch of other flowers. But you see the main difference here. Look over there at the left and see that
Right.
Japanese, it's gonna have a flower shortly and grow over. You can see this thing goes up 17 feet or something in these trees back
Right.
there at World Peace
Right.
Wetland Prairie. Okay, this was a female box turtle, I believe, or this may be the male. I'm not sure. If I don't show the tummy, I can't tell. You remember what this? No. What is it?
Viceroy.
Viceroy. Yeah. See that black line around the
Yeah, right. I
up
never
from the
can
bottom of the
remember
wing?
that.
Yeah, that's the key. And the shape's just a little different, and they're usually a little smaller than a monarch.
And the way
although
they
it
glide,
looks
too.
big right there too. Yeah,
Right.
they behave a little differently, and that's on some kind of berry bush. I'm not sure which one it is. Anyway, there
Probably
are lots of them out
blackberry.
there. Yeah, and this I made this picture for the fact that flower fly was on there,
Yep,
and I
beautiful.
hope I got in a cropped version to show you that flower fly up close. Okay, here's a tree out on Pinnacle Prairie, and it's got this red developing on it, and I'm not sure what that is. Does that look like anything you know?
No, I'm not really familiar
Okay,
with prairie
here's
stuff.
another aster family, and you see there are two insects on there.
Right.
And they're in love, and they're planning to make more. And I suspect they're beneficial insects. I don't know their name, John. And, we could find it in the book somewhere or on the internet. There's a grass species, and I thought it was pretty interesting right now. Well, that's a deer that Lauren got to see the other day, and you see the grasses
Beautiful.
out there, and you couldn't
Right.
focus on the deer.
That's great.
This may be some onion plant, wild onion. See
Right.
that flower and the way its stem is
Right,
and the way
well,
the head is.
garlic, they always,
That's your picture,
yeah, that's the pawpaw patch in the yard, right.
and one of them's adjusted, trying to get the color right. I don't think I got it exactly the way you saw it.
Well,
when you
it's
made the
dark
picture.
almost.
Who's this guy? Is this at your house?
Well, that's a lady rattlesnake.
How do you know it's a
timber
lady?
rattler, and I had just scared her out of a ground cover, unbeknownst to me. I did have on my short boots, though. There's her head poking out from behind.
Well, how do you know it's a female?
Excuse me?
How do you know it's a female?
I assume because of her size, which was, I think, young, but nearly 4 feet.
Okay, we were talking about this might be a fleabane.
Yes, that's what we're a generic fleabane, and this is a false strawberry, which a lot of people think is a wild strawberry, and it is. It's endemic, I think. I don't remember whether it's
not really
imported or not.
tasty though, compared to.
No,
Okay,
no,
this is
no.
another one of your pictures, and
Yes. It's a giant swallowtail. I didn't know what it was, and I remembered it wrongly. But apparently, from what you looked up, it feeds on citrus, and I wonder what it's doing here along with the Gulf fritillary. So,
well,
maybe we'll be growing citrus soon.
there are other things than citrus. It's just citrus is what they're
Right. But
noted
it
for.
is a
using.
beautiful and very large butterfly. I was lucky to get shots of it.
Yeah, those are great shots of it. And looks like, what's this tree got on it here?
And this is a black locust with a big bracket fungus on it about the size of a basket.
Okay, well, thanks for giving us some pictures from
Well,
Broad Bayou
you're
this
certainly
week.
welcome. I wish we could get more.
See ya. Hi, John. We've got some
Hi.
more pictures from Fayetteville, Arkansas and vicinity, and it's the 11th of May, 2015.
Yes.
Okay, this is the cream wild indigo.
That is
And
beautiful.
that's that's called Baptisia bracteata. And I made a lot of pictures because this is one, and I'm just showing a few of the sample, even though it seems like a lot. But the fact is, these don't bloom for long, and they may be gone. So
Good size blooms. I didn't realize.
well, they're about the size of your thumb, you
Yeah.
know, but you get close enough, you
Right.
make them look big. There it is next to, at right, Asclepius viridis.
Right.
And
Green.
you remember,
milkweed.
if it was a year or 2 years ago, that you went to this spot with me.
Right.
And we saw those growing together.
Right.
And I got lucky and saw it a few days
that's
ago, the
great.
two of them together. And there are a lot of other species. Anywhere you find those species, you got a great prairie with a lot of
Right,
different
right.
species. Yeah, that's the same thing. Just showing how the leaves look and the plant
Right.
looks. And there's the milkweed again. And that's a slightly different formation of leaves. They fool you with
I see.
the way the leaves look different times.
Right.
And but anyway, this is just one of my favorites. Now there is
Oh.
what kind of fly is that?
The shield bug or on it or what?
Yeah, a shield bug. And I got pretty close to it. I mean, I know
Yes,
this,
you do.
and you just get lucky if you can get focused that close with any
That's a
camera.
good shot there, a good angle.
And the wind wasn't blowing hard, or I wouldn't have got it still.
Lucky.
But so I.
Closer and closer.
Yeah, but probably crop that one to get it that close. But anyhow, these are beautiful flowers, and you know they come in purple and they come in white. And
It's amazing how showy they are. When I didn't realize that.
they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful things. And if you find any on your property, build a fence around them.
Right, and they help monarch butterflies.
No, they don't feed
the milkweed?
the milkweed, yeah. But
Milkweed. No,
but
not
this,
on the- not
these
on
things,
the-
I can't tell you what.
Right.
There's an insect feeding on one of these bracteata,
Mm-hmm.
Baptisia bracteata plants,
White indigo,
or orange cream
cream
indigo, it's called. And this, of course, is
spiderwort,
yes, sir. And
bearded iris.
and maybe another iris or two coming.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, this is a,
Arundo
yeah,
rustica, your barn swallow,
yes.
peeking over the. Is this under a bridge or
No,
something?
it's under a roof top.
Okay.
It's an
It's under-
overhang over the roof. And
Right.
apparently they nest up there every year, and I've
That's
seen them there
great.
in that same
They're
place.
beautiful.
And-
Insect-eating bird.
Yes, they are.
Beautiful.
They go flying out there after something. Okay, here's the Amorpha fruticosa. Amorpha fruticosa. This is the wild false indigo. They're maybe related, but they're not the same thing. They are members of the pea family, like the other,
Right.
like the Baptisias. And again, this only bloomed for a short time, and you know that's a cropped picture with a little color
Quite a
adjustment.
spectacular.
And after all this rain,
Effect, yeah,
they look
right.
pitiful now. So I was just lucky to notice they were in bloom
Right.
the other day and get some pictures of
We're
them.
getting some benefits of all these rains.
Yeah, and this is the
And
leaf
it's a three-lobed leaf,
that it's passion vine.
passion
It's,
flower, the
uh,
small
the
one,
yellow passion
vine.
vine,
Yeah.
and it's
Has little round dark blue fruits.
uh-huh, And see, it's a tiny vine, and the flowers are so tiny, you gotta get close to get pictures of
Right.
those too. And this is one of the milkweed species, and that's a different milkweed species in the center of that, the small slender leaves. And the mulberry,
Right, a different kind of mulberry.
a variety of mulberry, you'd say. I
Yeah.
don't know how that one got there. It's just been growing in my yard
No
for a
doubt.
long time. Till next time, this is Aubrey Chef asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green.
Amen.
See you, John Rule.
See you.